SS Orange Square. Many mysterious and strange accidents happen every day, as they may be meters away from us, and they may be in another country and place. And the distance is not the determining factor or influencing here, but rather the nature of the event itself. An event may occur long miles away, but it affects you in a way or at last. And one of the strange incidents that we might hear is the death of an entire ship's crew, without any known causes, suddenly and without any indications of what happened. Or at least we know very little of them. In the period between 1947 AD and 1950 AD, a strange accident occurred near the coast of Indonesia. When one of the Dutch cargo ships crossed this coast and was on its way to Malaysia, and this ship is called Ourang Medan or Ourang Medan. The weather conditions in that period were completely normal. And no storms, rain, or fluctuations were reported that prevented ships from sailing on the coast at the time, and the ship's crew was completely calm. But a few hours after the ship's sailing, Orange started sending strange distress signals, which I picked up. All ships around in the area. The strange message contained incomprehensible words and information. All the officers on board the ship are dead. All the crew members of the ship are dead. The captain died. And that message was repeated several times intermittently and then stopped completely abruptly as it began. This was followed by sending a message in Morse code. Then followed by a new and only distress written in which I will die, and then the transmission was cut off from the Orange ship again, and forever this time. The message was received by ships close to the ship Orange in the sailing area, and it was also received by Dutch and British transmission stations as well. And he tried. Everyone determined the exact location of the ship, and the source of the signal, and the closest ship to that ship was an American cargo ship, called Santa Cecilia. And it was the first to move to save the ship Orange. The location of the ship has already been found, and rescue teams and crews, in addition to the crew of the ship Cecilia, have approached it. The Orange ship's appearance was completely natural, but as soon as they climbed over the deck they actually found everyone on board had passed away. Humans, animals, and birds passing by on the deck. Where everyone lay on the roof and inside the rooms, carrying pale skin, eyes protruding from terror, the smell of death wafting everywhere. The expressions of the faces indicated overwhelming horror that enveloped them all, their hands outstretched, as if they were defending themselves against something. Or as if they were attacking something that had already attacked them. This sight was the general form of everyone on the deck, even those who sent distress signals. And they found it dead in its place, and it is in the same terrifying position for everyone on board. The place was fraught with a strong smell of sulfur, and everyone on it was suspiciously cold. Here the captain of the American ship Santa Cecilia decided to tow the ship with his crew to the nearest port. In order to raise the bodies and take the necessary measures towards the ship and decipher the mystery of the killing of the crew. But with the beginning of the crew's movement, the ship Cecilia to prepare the ship Orange to sail again, until they all ran out, including the captain. So as soon as they made the decision to move it until a line of smoke erupted from it, it came out of the ship's floor. And it took a few moments until the ship completely ignited Orange and completely burned in a few minutes. Everything that happened in that ship was strange. So that some people have launched a rumor that it is a mythical story, but recently the ship Orange was found, and some of the bodies that remained on it were lifted. And they remained as they were and in the same condition since that time, and no one knows what actually happened and led to the death. The crew of the ship Orange is complete. And that ship remains a mystery until now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. Arabic stories and stories with English translation.